The 2K Sports pregame show.
And the Jet. This is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Portland Trail Blazers up against the Pistons in Detroit. Well, for Detroit, they're off to a better start than last season, and that certainly bodes well. Always some changes from season to season, but they're going in the right direction. And guys, the fans always enjoy hearing stories from your playing days. Let's talk teammates. Shaq, who were your favorite guys to play with over the years?
You know, everyone loves the Shaq, and Shaq has 4 rings, but I'm saying it here.
They all love
real
the
life.
Shaq.
Yeah, everybody loves Shaq.
Okay.
I'm sexy, handsome, and qualified. That's what Shaq stands
I
for.
think my question was, who were your favorite teammates?
Let me finish, Ernie. Let me finish. I'm quick to say, hey, I got 4 rings, but I could
You
not,
are quick to say that.
Could not do without Brian Shaw. Brian Shaw was a guy that always looked for me, similar with when how Kenny played with the team. He came down, made sure I got my shots off first. Derek Fisher, we all remember the .04 shot. Rick Fox was a hustler to go out and play. Big Shot Bob.
Oh, wow.
Saved
One of
me
my
so
favorites,
many
too.
times.
So he's won both of our favorites.
Big Shot Bob saved me so many times. I would probably only have one without Big Shot Bob. And Nick Van Exel, even though me and Nick didn't win together, we had a great time.
Well, obviously, he said Big Shot. Hakeem, Sam Cassell, Robert Horry, Vernon Maxwell. But one of my favorite of all time, Chucky Brown.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite teammate is Chucky Brown of all time.
You didn't say Otis Thorpe?
No, but Otis was cool.
Oh, my
but
God.
But Chucky Brown was my favorite teammate of all time, man.
Guess who I would say my favorite teammates are?
Who?
Who's that? It's us? Oh, Ernie.
Really?
I thought you were going to say
Thanks,
another guy
Ernie.
who wasn't here.
I'm getting choked up a little bit. Thanks for joining us.
Need some tissue.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, land of the free and the home of progress.
Welcome to the Palace of Auburn Hills. We're in suburban Detroit, the home of the Pistons, where we'll be broadcasting today's game live. Right now, the Pistons are back in town for just one game and looking to play well for their home fans. Well, it's been an improvement this year over last season. They made a lot of adjustments and happy to see that they translate into some tangible results.
And I think for the Pistons, as talented a team as they are, has performed at a very high level this season. Everything's gone according to plan up to this point.
And they're not a team that other teams look forward to facing. They're only going to get scarier the deeper into the season we get.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. We've got Erickson, and it's Ramsey in at the 4. Pass to Andrew. He kicks it to Forbes. Rebound by the Trailblazers. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
And the basket by Stone.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
That one goes. Count.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
There's the pick. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. That's good. For the Detroit Pistons, they come in off the loss to the Knicks in New York.
And I don't care how much you grind it out defensively. When you shoot it that poorly, you're going to struggle to win games.
Well, it's not only going to be a struggle, it's going to be virtually impossible if you shoot as poorly as they did.
It's Anderson with the drive, and he banks in the layup.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Good.
really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Here's Stone. He really played well in that last game against Golden State.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pass to Henry. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
This is his first free throw of the game.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. They set the pick. The pass to Erickson. Kicks it to Stone. Lets it go from deep. Can't get it to go. And it's Detroit the other way. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, guys, the head coach for the Portland Trail Blazers gave me just a couple of minutes. He remained upbeat about their performance this season, even though it hasn't put them with the elite teams in the NBA. He said, the effort's been there, we just haven't yet gotten the results we've been hoping for. Maybe we'll see the start of something tonight. Guys?
And thank you for that, Doris. And Portland has possession after the basket by Detroit. Out left to the wing, 6 on the shot clock. Can't convert after the good screen.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Erickson passes to Ramsey. Here's Stone. Detroit with the rebound. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
And they had some trouble with this group a year ago. And it's a bit of a head-scratcher as to why, given the way both teams ended the year.
Well, if you only looked at talent alone, you would have thought they would have avoided a sweep, but that wasn't the case, was it?
Here's Henry. The shot is off.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Stone passes to Ramsey, and Anderson kicks to Stone. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Stone's got 6. The Pistons have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Goes up on the wing. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4. Portland trailing here. They set the screen. Pass to Ramsey. No good. And the Pistons now going the other way. Here's Forbes. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it and then excellent execution.
And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. Fifth best, the Trailblazers.
Boy, they had so many guys with quick feet and quick hands on that team. I mean, they put relentless pressure on the opponent. And as a result, they came up with an awful lot of steals. I mean, this team has been very impressive defensively.
And here are the Trailblazers now. 4-point game. To the left side wing. Here's the screen. Here's Erickson. He also stepped up against the Warriors in that win. 3 on the clock. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. Ramsey. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pistons?
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
That free throw, no good. Marshall, he's checked in for Detroit. And he's good on the second. Pistons leading by 3. To the paint. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Pistons shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Free throws.
And the first one drops. Detroit making a switch here. Burks is checked in, and Portland with a change here too. Barry's checked in. Second free throw, no good. Trailblazers trail by 4. Here's McDaniels. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
And he also was a table setter in that game, Kevin. Just an amazing job with his passing. Just a joy to watch that one.
Now, here's Marshall. Here's Andrew. Rodman with the block. Douglas for 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, and as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense. You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Pistons leading by 3. Burke, the pass to Andrew. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. 7 points in the game.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
Old-fashioned, isn't it, my man? Old-fashioned, pound-the-rock basketball, and it is definitely working for them.
They're 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
Yeah, no doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
Out left to the wing. Rebound by the Trailblazers. To the paint. Here's Slaughter, and he hits it to tie the game up.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up. As we take a look at the rankings, let's see where Detroit ended up last season. Second in free throw percentage, third in field goal percentage, and they also showed up in the top 5 in fewest turnovers. When you squeeze the orange and take care of the basketball like they do, you put yourself in position to win.
And looking back at their superb free throw percentage, it speaks volumes about their skill level and mental focus. They had very few letdowns in concentration.
So it's Detroit now. Here's Andrew. That's good. He's got 9.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here in the Palace, let's give it up for your auto motion.
And with the moment here, let's check out the numbers for McDaniels. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged about 10 points a game, 9 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he led the charge when it came to scoring, led the team.
Yeah, he shot the lights out all year long from a variety of spots on the floor.
.149 left here in the first quarter. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Pass to Andrew. Over Barry. That one off the back iron and out. Portland's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Slaughter passes to Barry. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. A nice shot by McDaniels.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Pass to Rollins. It's stolen. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
That's tipped. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The dish to Burke. 5 on the clock to the right side. Douglas. Offensive rebound. Goes up again, and he lays it up and in. He's got 11.
Really another fantastic offensive rebound and putback. This is the second game in a row where he has just been ball dominant.
Tie game in Detroit. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
I just think that from an intensity standpoint, their defense has really been the key. It's been the catalyst as they've been able to disrupt their opponent's offense.
Absolutely. I mean, they've been much more intense defensively. And their defense not only has been intense, but it's been swarming and saran wrap-like.
The Trailblazers shooting well. They're at 45%. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, they've got Anderson. McDaniels is out there with Erickson, and it's Ramsey in at the 4. And, well, Detroit shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. And there's the feed to Henry. Now the pass to Rollins. There's a good screen. Hines the pass to Maggette. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Pistons shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Here's Stone. There's the pick. Pass to Erickson. Clock at 6. No good on the 3.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Passes it to Ingram. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. 3-pointer. The shot misses. And the Pistons now going the other way. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Pacers at Pacers Arena in Indianapolis. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. To the middle, here's Forbes, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, he'll shoot 1 more at the free throw line.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Here's Erickson. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Feeds it to Stone. Here's Phelps. And the shot no good, a bit short. Detroit leading by 7. Hines the pass to Forbes. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Here's Erickson. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Forbes. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Stone passes to Ingram. He feeds it to Stone. They set the pick. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Stone's got 8 points.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
And the pass to Ingram. Beyond the arc. Count the bucket.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Hines. The rebound by Anderson. Trailblazers trail by 6. Here's Erickson. Dishes to Stone. 6 to shoot. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Stone's got 4 points this quarter.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Henry with it. 9 points in the game so far. He dishes it to Maggette. Rollins the pass to Henry. Here's Hines. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. He's got 8.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
They set the pick. Pass to Ingram. Here's Stone. He's got 10. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Pistons leading by 6. Passes it to Hines. Here's Rollins. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New York. There's the triple, and the basket good. Trailblazers trail by 9. Picked away. And here is Henry. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against New York.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
Pass to Rollins. Just 4 to shoot. And now it's a double-digit lead. And the Pistons lead by 11.
Boy, what a significant turnaround here in the second quarter after only making 40% from the field in the first.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
And that defensive reputation has value in and of itself. I mean, by the end of the season, teams were afraid to take the ball inside.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. There's the screen. Kicks to McDaniels. Looking to end the run. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
A chance here, Kevin, to check out how the Trailblazers ranked in the NBA last season. First in blocks, 5th in steals, and they were in the upper half of the league in points in transition. This was a team that understood how to get out in transition and convert playing fast break basketball.
And that block shot ranking really something to highlight. Their ability to contest and deny shots around the rim was a tremendous asset defensively.
The free throw drops for McDaniels. So he gets them both. Here's Burke, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. The pass to Rollins, to the wing on the left. They set the pick. Marshall can't hit. Trailblazers trail by 9. Slaughter passes to McDaniels. Here's Barry. Shot clock at 6. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Burke, the pass to Andrew.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
Both shots good from the stripe. Trailblazers trail by 9. Pass to Ramsey. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
The Trailblazers have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. And the first one drops.
Here in the second quarter, they've made all of their shots from the foul line. And that's a must-do when you're down.
And he can't hit the second. Detroit leading by 8. Now here's Burke. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. For Detroit, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
It's good, and the Piston lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from McDaniels.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
Burke battles through traffic and lays it in.
Right now, they've got that field goal percentage up in the low 50s.
Putting it together offensively, looking to build some more momentum.
Left side, Rodman. Clock at 6. Rebound, Detroit.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
That's good.
No hesitation at all right there. Just right up against a much bigger defender.
Man, and I love that fearlessness, that aggressive attitude. Boy, I love watching guys play with that kind of abandon and freedom, Greg. It's a beautiful thing, man.
Detroit leading by 7. Burke kicks to Marshall. There's the dish to Burke, stolen by McDaniels. From 17 feet out, the offensive rebound, passes it to Barry. The three does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. And there's the feed to Douglas. Dishes to Burke. At the top of the key, Marshall. No good. Now Portland takes it the other way.
And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to do it fast. They must hurry from here.
Tries a three. It's good, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Rodman.
They're having much more success here in the second. After missing on a few chances that they had earlier. They've locked in and zoned in here now.
He used that pick to perfection. Douglas has got his first points in this one.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
McDaniels passes to Barry. Feeds it to McDaniels. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Pistons ahead. They lead by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, this has been a good game here after one half. Everybody, welcome back to the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaq, Kenny Smith. It was a closely contested first quarter for Detroit. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. The second quarter was a strong effort for them as they continued to battle, and they were able to close out the half in a good position. Kenny, what's your take on Detroit so far?
Well, they forced their way to some easy buckets, aggressively going to the rack, imposing their will. I mean, taking it inside establishes an attitude and toughness that you can't get any other way.
Shaq, how do you think Portland played?
Well, it was a huge first half for their bench, a.k.a. the others, played pretty good. When you get a boost like this, it always gives the team a lift. And given how well the others are contributing, we'll probably continue to see more minutes for them in the second half. Starters or not, when players are producing, you got to ride them, cowboy.
That does it for halftime as the game is just about set to get going again. We send you back to Kevin Harlan and crew for the third quarter.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Trailblazers trail by 3, and it's Forbes in at the small forward position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's Stone. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Hines, the pass to Henry. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Pistons have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Free throws.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. Here's Stone. To the middle. Here's Ingram. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
For Portland, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. Pistons leading by 3. Maggette outside. Here's the screen. Here's Henry. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Henry's got 11 points. Portland's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. It's Anderson with the drive. Can't get it to go. And now the Pistons fast break. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Stone passes to Ramsey. That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut back down to 5 points in the make from Erickson.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Stone dishes to Anderson, and that one's good.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And we saw it last year, guys, because those numbers were so low, teams weren't afraid to put him on the line where points were hard to come by for him.
That one misses for Anderson. Pistons leading by 5. It's stolen, and it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Henry, guarded by Erickson. Henry passes to Andrew. Another shot. The shot misses. Now Portland takes it the other way.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's Stone. Rebounded by the Pistons. Maggette's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Forbes the pass to Andrew. Detroit, no good that time either.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Stone, but they recover it. They're running. Here's Henry. Finished off the break. Henry's got 4 points this quarter.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancers.
chance to check out stats for Anderson. Last season's performance for him, first in scoring, first in rebounding, and of course, he established himself as the most prolific passer in the game last season, the league leader in assists.
Yeah, and that's what made him number one last year. You can't stop him, and you really can't contain him.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
2 shots.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
Free throw, good, Anderson. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebounding.
You know what? That rebound has always been a critical element of the game, and that's why they are now understanding how to win.
Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle. Not midday, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. That nasty spin just froze the defender.
Here's Stone. 10 points for him. Right wing, just 5 to shoot, and he gets it to go. Erickson's got 5 points now in the quarter. Pistons leading by 5. Inside, Andrew. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Stone passes to Erickson. Over to the wing. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Pistons have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. The pass to Andrew. Here's Hines. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
I've been impressed with how well they've penetrated tonight, too.
And the first one drops. Rollins checked in for Detroit. Good on both. So it's Portland now. They trail by 7. They set the screen. Here's Stone. And too long on the shot.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Hines, the pass to Henry. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Here's Stone. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Stone's got 12 in the game.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
And he misses the fast break layup.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, There's no denying that.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And the Pistons making a change here. Douglas is checked in. McDaniels, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Detroit leading by 9. Simpson, guarded by Erickson. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. The Pistons second.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious, and it seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
Here's Phelps. It's on target from the high post.
Yes.
The Pistons have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Here's Hines. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Marshall, he's checked in for the Pistons. Portland also making some changes. Barry comes in for Anderson, and it's Rodman in for Erickson. Trailblazers trail by 10. They set the pick. Here's McDaniels. It's deflected. Unloads from 13. Rodman grabs the miss. Portland's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Pass to Slaughter. Here's Barry. Lets it fly. Can't nail the jumper.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Detroit, no good that time either.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
Detroit making a switch here. Burks is checked in. Detroit leading by 10. Passes to Andrew. There's a screen. Douglas for 3. The shot's good. Marshall making the play. Douglas has got 5 points so far.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
The stupendous finish in traffic. Douglas has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Here's Burke. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
That one goes. Count it.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
The pass to Andrew. Stolen by McDaniels. Pass to Slaughter. 34 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. He kicks it to Rodman. Shot clock at 6. Here's Barry. It's deflected, but he gets it back. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
And that's an aggressive play to try to get the rebound. Just a little too aggressive.
And unnecessary. That's over the top. That's doing too much, Greg. He wasn't in good position there, and he was never going to get the ball. He just wasted a foul.
And the Pistons making a change here. Forbes checked in. Now Marshall. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Pistons lead by 13. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from the Palace of Auburn Hills. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know.
All that rapper pay your bill. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bill. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something.
Pistons leading by 13. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. They've got McDaniels, and it's Anderson in at the 5. And good on the basket. Look it. 26 points for him.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Here's Stone. 6 to shoot. Here's McDaniels. Forbes with the rebound.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Here's Hines. And the 3 off target.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just 1 in the first.
Takes a 3. It's good, and the Piston lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from McDaniels.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Passes to Hines. Here is Forbes. Out to the right wing. Gets to the corner and buries it. And he has 28 points for the game.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Here's McDaniels. There's the pass to Ingram to the right side. Here's McDaniels. And the miss, not the best shot selection there. Pass to Henry. Maggette outside. Here's Hines. Offline with his 3. Trailblazers trail by 14. Stone kicks to McDaniels. From beyond the arc. Rebound by the Pistons. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And it's Stone missing.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Here's Hines. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
Pistons leading by 14. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. From the wing. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. He has 30.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Here's Ingram. Swiped away. Marshall passes to Hines. The shot's good. Marshall making the play.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Here's Stone. They set the pick. Trying to get back on track. They get it again. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Blazers substitution. Erickson.
Pistons leading by 18. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Stone. They set the pick. looking to end his cold spell, and the layup is good.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
The Pistons have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Pass to Andrew. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Here's Stone. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Second personal foul. At the line for the Pistons, Stone. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Pistons leading by 14. The steal. Tries from 10. Portland no good that time either. Detroit's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Hines. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 34.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
Here's Stone. Here's the screen. And Maggette pulls it down.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up. A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
To the inside, Forbes. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Now we're really seeing them pound that ball inside.
6 straight points in the paint. They're making their presence felt.
To the wing right side. Unloads from 13. Can't get it to go. And Detroit the other way now. Henry passes to Hines. Taken away. Here's Erickson. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
At the line for the Pistons, Erickson. At the line for 2.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Detroit leading by 13.
Detroit calls timeout. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here in the Palace, let's give it up for your auto motion.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. The head coach for Detroit had some instruction for his guys during that last break. His message was this: all of us know these guys are capable of exploding and putting up points in a hurry, so I don't want to see anybody letting up until that final whistle blows. Guys, back to you.
Here's Henry. The rebound by Anderson.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Guys, it's been their weakness to this point in the game, but they're still alive.
Puts up a three, and they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Yeah, not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there. Not much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over-the-back call.
Pistons leading by 13. Here's Hines. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. He's got 36.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out. And you know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Trailblazers trail by 15. Passes it to Erickson. There's the screen. Here's Ingram. Portland again missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Here's Stone. The tray. That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Erickson.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
There's a screen. And there's the pass to Hines. 6 on the shot clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And that one's good, Henry.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Detroit.
Clark, what do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
Simply field goal percentage. They shot the ball much better than the opponent.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
Hit some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And the Pistons lead by 17. Here's Stone. Over to the left wing. Here's Erickson. Drills the elbow jumper.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, exactly. They got to be happy with the outcome here.
Elated, you're right. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now to our good friend Ernie Johnson, who is standing by in the studio.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson again, folks, alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Time now to take a quick peek at our Jordan Player of the Game. He simply had a dominant third quarter, and it quickly became apparent he wanted to exert his control over the tempo of the game.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. I'm getting jealous, and he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.